Alright, this week, boys, we got a video why you have to read in this day and age, man. It's time. You gotta pick up a book right fucking now, man. Right after this video, I want to see you fucking reading, bro. Ah, let's go. Alright, so this is how to start reading and what I suggest for reading. Okay, so reading can be more difficult than it seems. So a lot of people think, oh, like, I don't want to read. Like, I can fucking read if I want to. Like it's so easy. You literally just gotta read the words and stuff. But if you just go word by word, it can be hard to understand sometimes. And also with lack of presence in today's society and with all the social media driving down our attention spans, it can be really hard to stay focused. I even find myself most of the time like I'll switch from paragraph to paragraph and I'll be sitting there and I'll realize I'm not even thinking about reading. I'm thinking about something completely different, and it takes my focus away from the book. And it's like, wow, I'm not even learning anything right now. I got to reread that whole thing. So it's actually very difficult to read sometimes. So, and then, so to combat this difficult thing of reading, you got to read something that you're interested in. This will keep you more engaged and more focused, and you'll actually get through the books if they're interested in them. If you're not interested in the books, you're not gonna get through them. So like, down here, shit. Okay, so down here we've got a How to Win Friends and Influence People. This is one of the first books I read. I feel like if I didn't have the motivation to read, I would have never got through this book. Like sometimes books are just boring. And this one, I'm not to say it's boring because I haven't read it in a while and I can't say that. It just if I didn't have the motivation to get through it, I probably wouldn't. So start with something more like interesting. So if you're in fighting, and you like boxing and Mike Tyson and his personality, this will be a good start for you. I've gotten a bit through this book. It's very interesting. This is the first book I actually ever read on my reading journey because I am into shoes. I'm into Nike. Nike's one of my favorite brands, so I read this book. Fucking incredible. How to say, highly recommend if you're into shoes and Nike in general. Very great book. This was another one that I was super hyped about reading. David Goggins, absolute beauty personality. So yeah, again, in my opinion, biographies are a good start. These are just like easy books to read, and also if you're interested in the person, you're gonna want to read the book, right? So just do that. But also, I think these types of books, Rich Dad Poor Dad, How to Win Friends and Influence People, Atomic Habits, are also great books if you're trying to learn how to improve. And like for Rich Dad Poor Dad, if you want to make more money investing wise, bang, Rich Dad Poor Dad. Learn how to better communication skills and how to, as the title says, how to win friends. Bang, read that book. Atomic Habits, want to improve your life and become better overall. Bang, that's the book for you. So really, you just gotta find what you're interested in and commit to finishing a book like that. Okay, so this is the benefits of reading for you people who need convincing. Okay, so it builds presence. So in today's day and age, presence is a very rare skill and commodity for some people. It's very attractive for women. Like to if you find if a woman sees that in a guy, she's going to be very attracted to you because she's not going to see you checking your phone every 30 seconds and you're actually going to be listening to what she's saying, which they're really going to appreciate. And overall, you're going to become a more attractive man in general. Here, gain knowledge. Obviously, if you read, you're going to learn. You're going to become smarter because if you read books at a higher intelligence level than you, you're going to move up to that intelligence level. You're going to learn about the ways they're talking. You're going to be more punctual and have a better diction, and you're just going to sound smarter overall. Yeah, some people don't want to be like that. Some people want to be the cool dumb guy and shit, but being the smarter person is more attractive. It's better overall. If you're trying to get a high value woman, that is. If you're just a fucking idiot and you want to fuck ugly bitches that want to give their bodies away for free, go ahead, just spit game, be fucking full Red Bull without only just be a meathead and just be like, hey shawty, send pics. Like you can be like that shit. You can be a dumbass motherfucker. right? And then obviously with building presence and gaining knowledge, this is going to lead to having better conversations. You're just going to have more things to talk about. You're going to be more engaged in the conversation. It just bang, bang, bang. All the things add up. You're just going to be like this in general. All right, the conclusion. All right, reading overall reading will make you a better, more interesting person. This is, again, backpedal to what we said last slide about, you know, building presence, knowledge, better conversations. All of that adds together to make you a better person, more interesting person. With the knowledge that you get from these books, you can make improvements in other aspects of your life and across the board become better in every area of life if that's what you want to do. Because there's so much knowledge out there, and if you just look for it, you're going to find it and you're going to improve. And that's the main thing that we want to teach here. You know, we want to, people, you can improve if you put the fucking time in. So, and if you fucking read a book and you drop your phone and you decide it's better, which it is, you're gonna fucking skyrocket improvement, man. And you're just gonna be like that, especially if you do it every day. And then overall, again, you can change your life if you do it properly. So if you read every single day, like 10 pages, bro, 10 pages a day, that gets you a book a month. So if you do 20 pages a day, that's 2 books a month, or a book every 2 weeks. So I think that knowledge adds up, bro. If you read, so 24 books in a year, and they're meaningful books about life-changing topics, and you actually implement those lessons into your life, which is a big thing because a lot of people just read and don't do the work. So if you can do that, you'll be fucking levels above the competition, man. Levels. Like, I waste a lot of my time reading. Like, I read 30 books last year and I didn't make that much progress because I don't implement the lessons I learned, and that's something I gotta learn for myself is how can I implement this stuff better because I'm not great at that. So I would just say right when you learn something, try to implement it right away if it's relevant in your life, that is. If you're reading something that's not really relevant in your life right now, but you know will be later, take a note on it and fucking keep it somewhere, man, because that's gonna be valuable information later in life. So you gotta. That's another tip, I guess, for reading. You want to pick something that's relevant in your life right now. So if you're going to the gym and you want to learn how to make more gains, and you're reading a gym book, you're gonna be able to implement that stuff right away because you're gonna be able to change your workout or have a better diet or something like in general that's something you can do. But if I'm reading a high level business book telling me, oh, if you invest $20,000 in a house right now, then you can flip it and then use that money to invest in another house and do the same thing and have that process over and over again. I can't implement that in my life because I don't have $20,000 to drop on a house. You know what I mean? So that's another tip, I guess. Just keep it relevant to your life. And damn, I just went on a tangent there. Holy fuck. But that's actually a good piece of information. I would very much consider that. Read topics that are something you can actually implement in your life. Like I just read a book called Never Split the Difference by Chris Voss. Very good book, very good information, but I can't implement any of it because, or most of it. There's a lot of negotiating tactics in it where I can implement them into my life in the form of like just conversing with other people and just gaining information and trying to use those negotiation tactics to gain rapport with the other person and get them to like me more, which I have done, but there's a lot of tactics in there about sales negotiation and negotiating deals, and I can't implement any of that in my life because I don't make big money deals like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a big bucks guy like that. But if I were a big bucks guy like that and I was making deals and I was selling things to people, then that information would be super valuable to me. So think about that while you're reading books. Highlight all the important information, but implement the information that can be implemented in your life. And with this implementation, you will change your life drastically over the span of a year. If you read 12 books in a year that have immediate connection to your life and you can immediately implement lessons from those books in your life, fucking, you're gonna be well off, man. Way better than I'm off. So that's the end of this week's video. I think it was a short one, so I don't know if you're watching, and you want to see the longer ones, or you like this amount of time. Fucking comment down below. That'd be appreciated. If you watched all the way through, hit the sub button, hit the like button, show some love. That would be much appreciated. I know it's hard to watch these with the boring ass blank slideshows. I'm not comfortable showing the face yet. So if you're fully watching all the way through, thanks a lot. And yeah, see you next week, boys. Peace.